Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Lorenza Hazel T. Ruiz, Principal 3 of LWES Elementary School, Building 1. The Department of Education is truly committed to ensure educational continuity amidst this time of pandemic. What is School Learning Continuity Plan all about? So the school LCP seeks to ensure that pupils' learning progress even amidst disasters. This plan overcomes obstacles through innovative means of delivering the teaching-learning process. I acknowledge the fears and apprehensions of our learners and parents that attending school in October might still not be safe in light of COVID-19. But we assure you that we are working hand in hand to ready all the necessary actions for the implementation of a safe back-school program. We are expecting for your support and understanding for us to achieve the continuity of quality of education we are aiming for. Sulong edukalidad, handang isip, handang bukas.
Lopez West District and Lopez West Elementary School Building 1 would like to present to you the Learning Continuity Plan.
Aligned with the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan and DepEd's campaign Sulong Edukasyon amidst COVID-19 pandemic, Lopez West Elementary School Building 1 adheres to give learning opportunity to all learners and provide the school and community with new learning modality suited to the means and needs of our school children.
The conduct of LESF is based on DepEd Order No. 8, Series of 2020, also known as Guidelines on Enrollment for school year 2020 to 2021 in the context of public health emergency due to COVID-19. The school ensures to follow the guidelines set by Interagency Task Force or IATF to give utmost consideration on the health and safety of its teaching personnel and learners. We always bear in mind the practice of minimum health standards for physical enrollment and remote or online enrollment using the LESF.
In this regard, the school head, 46 teaching personnel, and 3 non-teaching personnel, security officers and utility work together to facilitate enrollment and other tasks prior to the opening of classes. The school has 44 catchment barangays in the municipality of Lopez and 3 barangays within the municipality of Gumaca, from where the school LCP team already coordinated with the barangay officials on the conduct or implementation of LCP, the new normal setup of delivering learning among our pupils. School Key Education Data.
Based on the enrollment data, the school has 4% enrollment gap as we are targeting 1,423 pupils for the current year. The issue regarding the gap is due to undecided parents to enroll their children due to COVID-19 exposure and the struggle that they will face in time of tutoring their kids at home. Lopez West Elementary School Building 1 has an ideal teacher-pupil ratio following the required class size for each grade level with an average of 1:30.
Regarding instructional support, the most preferred is support from parents, seconded by elderly siblings. 1,058 of the parents are high school graduate and 985 are college graduate with full-time employment status. Most of the mothers are unemployed and just taking care of their children at home.
Most devices available at home used by 767 respondents are smartphones, next to non-cable and cable TV. Most of the respondents use data only in terms of internet connectivity. They have to load mobile data to have an access to the internet. 359 respondents use broadband, while 1,005 respondents have no internet access at all.
Survey on the respondents' choice on distance learning modality: 993 preferred modular distance learning, 630 chosen online, and 471 preferred combination of face-to-face and other learning modality. With the preferred choices of parents, the school was able to decide that modular distance learning best suits the learners. School Operations Management. To better facilitate the teaching learning process, and in order to impart the lessons effectively, every teacher has to know the Calabarzon Pivot Cube, ICLEA framework, designing lesson exemplars using idea approach, and self-learning modules and self-learning kits preparation. Guided by Regional Memorandum Number 296 and 306 Series 2020 and Department Memorandum from Curriculum Instructions, also known as Most Essential Learning Competencies, SLACs, and workshops were conducted. After the preparation of all SLMs or kits, this will be delivered or distributed to barangays. The school already coordinated with the barangay captains as partners in the distribution and retrieval of modules. There will also be an identified parent leader in every barangay that will assist on the distribution and retrieval. The person who will accept the modules has to sign in a logbook as a proof of acceptance. All teachers are involved in the distribution and retrieval of SLMs based on their assigned barangay. Every Monday, teachers will do the distribution, and Friday is the schedule for retrieval. The teaching learning process will be monitored by teachers. Open line communication is highly suggested for parents who are struggling to teach their child's lessons. This can be done through text, call, or sending a private message on Facebook account. Checking and recording will be done on Friday and Saturday after the modules are retrieved. Observance of minimum health standards will always be practiced. As per Department Order Number 14, Series 2020, Guidelines on the Required Health Standards in Basic Education Offices and School. School Logistics Management.
These are the processes on how the learning continuity plan will be implemented. After all the trainings or slacks of teachers on the preparation of the essential learning materials and lesson exemplars, the school will coordinate with the 47 catchment barangays, and LCP orientation will be done together with parents. The school will also request for assistance on the distribution and retrieval of modules. Before the school opens on October 5, diagnostic test materials will be given to all learners. As planned, conduct of diagnostic tests will be a week before school opening. All necessary SLMs will be set before October 5. Continuity of teachers' training will be done year-round.
School Supply Management. The LCP will serve as the backbone of the whole teaching learning process, and to ensure its effectiveness and continuity, the school is in dire need of support from the department and other agencies. Stakeholder support will help a lot for the successful LCP implementation. For school supply management, allocation of funds to support travel expenses, communication expenses, and machineries for printing of learning materials have to be set ahead of the implementation. The school MOOE, Special Education Fund, and donations will help a lot to support these essentials. Funding, resource requirement, and sources.
The school MOOE has a total budget cost of 1.2 million. The remaining budget cost for 6 months is allotted primarily to office supplies, printer, hygiene kits, trainings of slacks and guard, communication, travel, and other services or utilities. As per request by the district office, local school board special education fund will grant risograph machines to all schools. There are also active private individuals and other stakeholders who continuously give financial support for the needed equipment and other materials for the reproduction of SLMs.
Issues, concerns, and interventions. As we designed a school LCP, the processes and activities were anchored to the following legal bases and references.